Here. Today we're going to be reviewing the DC Collectibles Batman Black and White statue by Jason Fabok. So here's the basic box, here's the basic packaging. We have a product shot. We have another product shot, limited edition. It's the back of the box, it's pretty cool. So here is another product image. It stands approximately 7.63 inches high. And it's designed by Jason Fabok and sculpted by Jonathan Matthews. This is the top of the packaging and nothing much at the bottom as usual. So now that we're done with the packaging, let's move to the statue itself. Can clearly see that it is kind of based on Jim Lee's work. Jason Fabok was actually inspired by Jim Lee when he started drawing, and you can see that the anatomy and the general look of the character is kind of based on Jim Lee. So here's a look at the head sculpt. Love the head sculpt on this one. You can see that he looks pissed off as usual. Batman is pissed off always for some reason. One of the problems that a few collectors find with this statue is that his head looks kind of big, and I kind of agree that it does, because in some angles, as you can see, his head looks bigger than it should. So here's a good side view of his head. It's very well sculpted, very well painted. I love the black paint on this one. Coming to the rest of his body, his chest. You can look at the cool details on there. You can see, look at the rivets and stuff in his armor. Good look at the belt. The belt is actually really well sculpted. You can see that it's got smaller details, finer details, sorry. Let's look at the rest of his torso. You can look at his arms. Really bulky arms. You can see some paint bleed over here, maybe. Yep, you can see that. You can look at his massive arms. You can look at the gauntlets. Very well detailed and sculpted. You can see that he's got muscular legs. He does not skip leg day, I tell you. You can look at his strong calves and his signature boots and your usual or general Batman black and white base. The last bit that's remaining is his cape, which we will get to in a second. So here is the cape, you guys. You can see this angle. I really love this angle because he looks badass, you know. He looks like he's ready to take on anyone. You can see his tricep. Again, coming back to the cape, you can look at the way it's flowing. This is a cold cast porcelain statue, I'm sure of it. And since it is a cold cast porcelain statue, it is super fragile, guys, so you got to be super careful with it, especially the cape. I really shit myself a couple times trying to move this thing, because my hand just kept touching the cape and the cape kept moving ever so slightly, but it seriously scares you, so you got to be careful. Okay, so guys, that was the Batman black and white statue by Jason Fabok. So whatever, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to leave a comment below, just leave it. If you want to see any statue, review of any statue, if you'd like to see it, you can put a comment down below. If me or any of the other guys have the statue, we'll gladly review it for you. Thank you, peace out.